Chuwi Hi9 Pro is a 4G tablet with a lot of smartphone features. This device actually supports 4G LTE in the US. This device is 8.4 inches and is basically compatible with SIM card. You actually can expand storage with this device as well. Let's talk about the Chuwi Hi9 Pro after about 6 months. Then we're gonna go over my pros and cons about this device thus far. So make sure you stay locked in, and I'll see you guys right after this. Now, the first observation about the Chuwi Hi9 Pro is it's a mixed bag. Chuwi Hi9 Pro houses a full metal jacket, full metal body. This device has a lot of good things as well as some negatives. Let's talk about all of the specifications when it comes to Chuwi Hi9 Pro. So first, on the right side of the Chuwi Hi9 Pro, you have a textured power button with a volume rocker underneath. On the top of the Chuwi Hi9 Pro is the SIM ejector slot with 3.5mm headphone jack and Type-C for charging. Now, at the bottom of the Chuwi Hi9 Pro, there is absolutely nothing. Then on the other side of Chuwi Hi9 Pro is nothing at all as well. So let's go ahead and wipe down the Chuwi Hi9 Pro, take a look at the nice 2K display that comes with it. The Chuwi Hi9 Pro has the most beautiful 2K display that is full laminated in-cell technology. This in-cell display is actually IPS LCD screen at 2560 by 1600 pixels. You also are getting the non-removable lithium polymer 5000 milliamp hour battery inside the back. For the operating system, we are rocking Android 8.0 Oreo. One negative and bad thing to know is that we won't ever receive software update or security patch. The Chuwi Hi9 Pro seems to have a bit of lag at times, but at other times it feels really quick. I'd like to say that the inconsistencies of the Chuwi Hi9 Pro attribute to the mediocre chipset with MediaTek processor. My favorite part of the Chuwi Hi9 Pro is the really nice 2K display with really nice multitasking. But honestly, it was the mediocre battery life that kept the Chuwi Hi9 Pro from being excellent. When rocking the Chuwi Hi9 Pro throughout the day, you can expect up to 110 hours of standby time. So that's a little bit over a full day. Now for music, you can expect about 8 hours up to continuous playtime. But when it came to the battery on video, you were just about getting 4.5 hours of video playback. Now when it came to the web browsing time, right underneath that, you get up to about 4 hours. And for charging time, this thing takes about 3 to 4 hours to completely charge. Now the Chuwi Hi9 Pro was a joy to use when you were browsing or watching Netflix. And that thing did look plenty bright and plenty sharp as well. And you couldn't complain about the colors whatsoever. So when it came to checking out a little video on Netflix and watching your normal shows or content or videos on YouTube or anything like that, Chuwi Hi9 Pro was definitely a standout when it came to watching media content. Colors came off crispy, sound came out punchy. Even though it was a rear-facing speaker, the sound quality didn't disappoint in any way possible. Gaming on Chuwi Hi9 Pro was awesome as well, and I was able to play 2K20 with absolutely no belly aches, hiccups, or stutters whatsoever. So when it came to the gaming on the Chuwi Hi9 Pro, as you can see, the performance didn't disappoint, and I was able to play really graphic intensive games. I did notice when gaming that the upper region of the camera was a little bit warm, but it wasn't anything that would discourage me from playing games on Chuwi Hi9 Pro. Also, I do have case for Chuwi Hi9 Pro, so when the case is on, it definitely helps when the heat is dissipating from the back. But just to keep it a complete 100% with you, the Chuwi Hi9 Pro offered an experience that was actually really good for under $150. Chuwi Hi9 Pro offered desktop mode when in YouTube and in several different other apps on social media such as Facebook. So when it came to the Chuwi Hi9 Pro, you were getting that tablet mode when viewing some of the applications such as YouTube and Facebook as well. Now, when it came to the viewing angles, I didn't see anything that was wrong with the Chuwi Hi9 Pro. The more you tilted it, you didn't really see any obscurity or the thing dimming out. So honestly, I could say that in direct sunlight, Chuwi Hi9 Pro is actually sufficient. You are getting plenty of screen to work with on the 8.4-inch display, as well as 359 pixels per inch. Another thing to note, that when typing on this thing, you can split the keyboard in the middle on Gboard or Swift key and make it a little bit more easier to actually work with. Also, a lot of the times, if you don't want to use a split keyboard, you can swipe to text, which makes it a whole lot easier. But you can see the way that the emojis are displayed on the keyboard of the Chuwi Hi9 Pro actually make it a joy to use, because you can see all the emojis without swiping through a ton of different pages. And you can just see in my room I have a bad signal, so everything is loading a little bit slow. But that's just because in my room I have bad signal. Connectivity to the internet is okay, but they did add Wi-Fi calling as well. So if you were having bad signal, you can connect to the Wi-Fi and turn on Wi-Fi calling as well. Now, sometimes you were getting glitch or lag or something like that, which you can see right here. Now, this didn't happen often, and it's actually very rare that you would see that, but Chuwi Hi9 Pro performed really good overall ever since I've owned it. So I definitely think that this device is pretty cool, but it does suffer in some departments such as battery and also performance. Now, it could improve with some software updates, which it will never get, so that won't be a good thing. But the hardware is actually really good with the full metal jacket body, and just really nice device for gaming, watching content, and even browsing Amazon Kindle and reading books. But I hope you guys found this helpful. It's your boy Serrano. Thank you guys for staying locked in with me. Appreciate every last one of you. You guys are the real ones, 100%. Make sure you stay locked in for more videos just like this. Hit the bell icon so you can subscribe, get notified, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Later, bro. Peace.